I'm Scott Sacchieri,
And I'm Ryan Sacchieri.
and we're here to keep you in the know on home insurance. All right, so you got pre-approved, you found your lender, you found your dream house. Your lender is going to give you a list of to-do items, and on that list is going to be find an insurance quote for this new house. We recommend that you find an independent insurance broker to start shopping for your insurance rates. There's a difference between a captive insurance agent and an independent insurance agent. So a captive agent only has one option, meaning when they start looking for your rates, they have one company to choose from. You like the price, you don't like the price, their hands are tied. An independent broker, like us at Goosehead Insurance, we have 30 plus A-rated carriers that we can shop really the entire Texas market to find the best coverage at the best price. All right, so flood insurance over the last 2 years has been a huge topic in the Houston area. And the reason for that is because the tax storm floods, Hurricane Harvey, we saw flooding in levels that we'd never seen before. The Houston Chronicle reported that over 240,000 houses were damaged, and 75% of those were in a preferred risk zone. Every house in Houston is in a flood zone. Some people say I'm not in a zone, a 500-year zone, 100-year floodplain. You can word it however you want to, but the way that we look at it is flood zone X is a preferred risk zone. Seeing those numbers of how many of those houses flooded is just an astounding number. So we always recommend flood insurance to every one of our customers, regardless of where their house is or how elevated they think it is, because it takes one storm like that to just change everything. The most that you'll spend on a flood policy in a preferred risk area is $480 as of right now. We did see a price increase from last year. These prices are set by FEMA from $450 to $480, and that is because of the amount of damage that was caused. So $480 is a small price to pay to have that peace of mind, knowing when that next storm does come, because we live in Houston, we know that there are storms coming. We always recommend that you have it. If you do buy a house in a high-risk zone, we can work through that with you too, and we can run the numbers for you, see the flood map in relation to the house before you do make an offer on that house.
Whenever you're looking at different quotes, one thing to think about is that all insurance policies are not created equal. There's a big difference between different companies, different carriers, and different policy forms. So you may have one policy that covers everything that you need and another one that's cheaper that doesn't cover anything. So it's very important when you're talking with somebody that they know your needs and can basically prescribe to you or recommend to you what's right for you. We brought in a couple different quotes that look exactly the same that I'll go over with you to show you just some quick differences. So on the cheaper one, it's the HOA policy form, and if you look at it, it shows all the difference in coverages, and the total premium is $1,148. The next one is the HOB policy form, and if you're looking at it, it looks exactly the same, but the premium's $250 more. There's some major differences in these policies. For instance, the HOA, the cheaper one, has no water coverage. It doesn't cover if you have a pipe leak, a toilet overflow, anything like that. You have no coverage for water loss. You actually don't have replacement cost coverage for your personal property. So if something's damaged, they're going to give you depreciated value for that, which basically is nothing. The HOB policy form is the most extensive policy that there is, so it's going to give you replacement cost on all of your contents. It will cover all of the water losses, so water backup, foundation coverage, seepage coverage, which are not included. And if you're not an insurance expert, you pick the cheaper one every time. So you need someone that can go through these policies with you, give you the best coverage for the best price, and that's what we do here at Goosehead.